Can you explain more in detail about CAPE, like what CAPE is, where do I find it if I want to read more about it?
CAPE is the cyclically adjusted price earnings ratio. Okay, cyclically adjusted. Ben Graham, later on Robert Schiller, said, how do I invest money over the business cycle, right? So we know there's recessions and we know there's market tops, right? Or the economy peaks at 4% growth and then starts declining, right? Because it just can't keep going exponentially at 4%, right? So what Schiller said was, well, look, if we look at the earnings, right, of companies, they sort of follow a gentle, rise and fall through the business cycle, right? I'm selling so much more booze. Why? Because the economy's going really well and everyone's buying my booze. Then the economy hits a recession. Okay, they're not buying my booze. Okay, so instead of making $1 a share, I'm now making 70 cents a share. Okay? Then, the government says, we're going to spend a lot of money. And everyone goes, right, let's buy booze, right? So they all buy booze again and I go back up to $1.10, right? Then I go back down to 70, right? So you get this wave-like motion. What Schiller said was, well, what you should do in order to invest over the long term, you want to average out the good years and the bad years. So think of 100 men in a room. The average height is 5'10". We get 5'10" from 5'7" men and from 6'1", right? Put them together. There's the average. So what Schiller said was, well, look, when the guys who are 5'7" are walking into the room, you know that it's going to get better to get back to 5'10" as the average. So we're going to get some 6-footers walk in the room. Okay. So what I should do is I should buy when the 5'7" blokes are there because they're below average, and I'll make money when it mean average, right, reverts back to the average of 5'10". So you buy at 5'7", you make, quote unquote, 3 inches, right? So that's where you profited. If you buy at 6'1", you're going to lose as it reverts back to 5'10",